All right, guys, I know I haven't been narrating today because it's been a very busy day out with our service expert. So it's been from job to job. We went to Sheboygan. Now we're over out in Hartford on a no heat call. So basically we've got to get out there as soon as we can, diagnose the problem and figure out what is wrong with this unit so we can get the customer happy and comfortable again. So after diagnosing this unit, basically testing all the leads that we could, making sure that we have the right voltages in all the places, contacts, relays are working, we finally found out what the issue was. So we're gonna see if we can overnight ship that part order. Right now we're on call to see if we can do that, if we can't find it at the shop. So we've got to go back to the shop, see if we can find that so we can get them up and running. It's a totally different thing when we're working with customers in a high stress situation like this. Obviously, nobody wants to be put in the position where suddenly they could be spending upwards of a couple of $1,000s. Nobody wants to be hit with that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, what we're doing here at Professional Services is showing our support through these tough times, because we totally understand, we totally get it. We are all humans after all, so we're just doing what we can to make sure they're happy at the end of the day, providing the best service possible throughout the good times and the bad times. As a homeowner, we're trying to get you covered. So we're gonna head back to the office because I gotta close out a couple of different job details and estimates, so I will see you all there. All right. Back at the office, it's about 5:30, so it's been a long day for me, just about 11 and a half hours. Good day though, so we were able to find the part that we needed for that Hartford job for the geothermal unit, so very glad we were able to do that at least. We're gonna get that customer happy and comfortable as well. Then we had part of our THCC maintenance program checkup for an HVAC system. So basically that's our yearly membership where we go into the home, we make sure that we're seeing all of the right numbers and levels in the HVAC equipment, all the right pressures, nothing is loose, nothing is corroding. Basically a whole system checkup to make sure that it's going to be operating as it should be under normal circumstances. So we go out there to make sure that the homeowner is not going to be stuck with no heat in times like this when we're about to see, 10 degrees, 11 degrees next week. It's very helpful to make them feel comfortable when we are doing our checkups and our maintenance program. So that's a very beneficial service as a homeowner. We got to make sure we're taking our stuff in to get it checked up, like our vehicles, right? We take our vehicles in for its normal maintenance and oil changes. If you drive a truck for 5 years without an oil change, you're gonna have some major problems, right? That truck is not gonna run anymore. It's the same thing with electrical equipment, with HVAC equipment, heating and cooling. It's all the same. All this stuff has to be maintained in order for it to operate like it should. If stuff isn't maintained, it's gonna break down a lot quicker than if it wasn't. So it was cool to see that side of it. That was my first THCC call, so awesome. I was able to book a couple of customers as well for next week, which was great. We got a couple of exhaust fan installs, some outlets. Jim was out on the job with a couple of different estimates and some work in Sheboygan, which was great. Had a good time, did a really good job at closing everything out. So it's good to see things progressing. It takes a lot of work when, we're just starting this electrical side. So we're doing as much as we can to really ensure that we're securing the great, valuable customers to us that we can. We're making sure that we provide 150% the best service that could possibly get. I mean, I honestly don't think there's anybody in the area who's gonna even be able to come close to providing what we provide when it comes to your whole home care. So Professional Services, top notch, very happy to be a part of the team. My brain hurts, I'm tired, it's time to go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.